SUV. Every new car in Europe right now, it seems, is an SUV, and Volvo has just brought out its XC90, which is at the expensive end of the range, and as you can see, it's rather large and very interesting features. The new Volvo grille at the front here is quite eye-catching, but when you look at it for the first time and compare it to the old model, it does seem a little on the bland side. But when you get used to it, it does have rather a handsome look to it, I think. Very lucky today, it's late September, believe it or not, and over there is Firle Beacon, beyond that is Seaford, and just to the north of here is the historic village of Firle, and beyond that is Lewes. I'm sorry it's a bit dirty, but we've been driving it in its natural element here on the wild tracks of Sussex. You can see from the back end too that they've retained the styling from the old model, which was very, very eye-catching, and you saw it in the old days. You thought, that's an XC90. I don't think, looking at the car from any other angle, at least not yet, you wouldn't immediately recognise it as the XC90. Volvo is especially proud of its touchscreen information centre right in the middle of the dashboard here, and you can get the various menus by going up and down and pressing and holding. It's very comprehensive, but it's one of these things that probably you need a couple of hours in the dealership to find out how to work it and how to get there's an amazing amount of technology that you can use, which in the time I had the car I've never had the time to figure out how to use it all. But it took me like 5 days to figure out how to find the AM radio. Whoops. And then I did finally find it, and then I couldn't find FM. So they say it's intuitive, but I'm not so sure about that. But it certainly looks nice and has a great feel to it. Another high quality fitment, the gear selector lever. Obviously you won't need to use it too much because it's automatic, 8-speed automatic, unlike the 9-speed automatic on the Discovery Sport. Like, I'm not sure anyone could possibly tell the difference, but this doesn't have flippers on the steering wheel to override it. You just put it, when it's in drive, you just knock it over to the left and then flick down to change down a gear, and the opposite to change up. So it's a beautiful little mechanism, and of course surrounding it is this very nice looking wood inlay, which feels very high quality, and the leather's rather nice too. But so it should be for £62,000. Yeah, the XC90, you can see it's a huge machine, but it's only got a 2-litre diesel, which I thought must be some mistake with that. But it's very, very powerful, 225 horsepower, and it really does move this huge car along at really quite a nice acceleration, and very responsive car all round.